Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have this center panel card, which I would call a fun fold card, because as you can see it has a little bit of a difference, that it has part of the front missing from it, but it's held together by this center panel and it stands erect. While this one is made with a gentleman in mind, you of course can turn it into anything that you like. It could be a birthday card, a wedding card, an anniversary card, a get well card, any occasion will do. It only takes one fold and it comes together very quickly, and the results can be quite appealing. If you'd like to learn how to make this center panel card, stick with me. I'll show you how. I have all the pieces cut for my card, and I'm going to start here with the base, which is 5 by 9 inches. Now, this is going to actually form a 5 by 7 card, but as you'll see, it has a little bit of a difference in that we're going to score this on the 9-inch side at 2 inches. Right. And that's all the scoring that's needed. And then what we'll do next is to take this piece, which is 2 inches by 5 inches, and that makes up the rest of the front of the card. And it is going to be fixed with this panel piece, which is 3 by 5.5. That's going to go in here. Now you could, if you wanted to, place it on the inside depending on maybe the patterns that you're using or the images. You could even set it at a diagonal position like that. But I'm just going to place it on the outside. But what we need to do next is go ahead and mat this inside. As I said, this is 5 by 7, so that means this mat is going to be 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And that is going to go into the center. And I'll also place another piece over top of this that will be used for the message or the sentiment, if you want to just stamp something instead of writing a message. So I'm going to get this placed here, and it's just going to leave that little bit of a white border all around, about 1/4 inch there. Right. And now we'll take our 2 by 5, and that is going to have a mat and a layer on it. So the mat is 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. Yes, 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. So that's going to be placed here, and another piece is going to go to the top. So I'm going to get these glued down, and then I'll attach the layers. I have 2 layer pieces that measure 1.5 by 4.5. They're going to go here on this piece and on this piece. I'm going to just set that aside and bring in the center panel piece with the mat and layer. And as I said, this is 3 by 5.5, and the mat is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And as you can see, it's actually coming together rather quickly. It's not a whole lot of fuss and bother, but it does have a little bit of a wow factor. A little bit of a fun card. So now the layer is 2 1/2 by 5 inches, and that is going to go into the center of this panel and form that central portion. So let's put that like so. Nice image there. And this is going to be attached to the outside of these two pieces here. As I said, you could, if you wanted to, put it on a diagonal, even like this. You could have it inside, but in this case, I didn't think I would do that because you would lose too much of the image. So what I'm going to do first is to line this up here at the bottom, and I'm just going to lay it down and sort of eyeball it really to where I want it. So what I can do is just take a pencil and just mark on the back how far down I want my glue to go. It should be alright. So I don't want to go too far over that. So we have this piece lined up at the bottom. We're just going to just let it rest there till we're sure it's in the right place. And I scoot that just a tad over and press it in place. The thing I have to do now is add, of course, the panel for the inside and then some more decoration on the outside. Now I've got this piece here, which I'm going to use on the front, and I think I am going to just have it sort of at a jaunty angle there. I'll probably use some foam squares, and I think I'll put Best Wishes here across the top, and then I'll have wishes I'm going to put here at the top, and I'm not going to put any dimension to this. I just want this to be flat here against the top of this piece. There we are. Right. For the inside, I have the 2.5 by 5 inch piece, which of course is for the message or the sentiment. I'm just going to place that in the middle. I have this little piece which I've fussy cut, and I'm just going to glue it here just to add a little bit of interest. And there we go, just like that. Now to complete this, I have these little embellishments, and they have a sticky back on them. I'm going to also put them down with some glue, because some of that may actually come off. Yes, it's coming off already, so just going to glue these into place. That is the center panel card complete. So as you see, it will stand erect like that, and then when you flip it open, you have an area for your sentiment or your message. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and will also give this card a go yourself. You can make it any size you want. You can make it square if you wanted to. You just have to work with the measurement so that you have an aperture, essentially, here between the bottom of your card and the top of your card. And then just have a panel that will hold it together so that it makes the overall size of the desired card base. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so today. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers at the moment, and then of course the goal from there will be 1,000. And when I get to 500, I will be having a giveaway. So if you'd like a chance to be entered in the giveaway, please subscribe now in time for when that happens. I hope you will have a pleasant day. If you're somewhere in the northern hemisphere where we're in a bit of a heat wave, I hope you'll stay cool and calm, and of course, as always, stay safe and crafty hugs. Bye.